they're a carry type of hero that they have for the team. The other jungler that does that pretty well when he plays like carry style champions is Snoopy from SK Gaming. They both play pretty strong like carry junglers, and you just need to determine as a jungler if you're going to be a jungler and you're going to main jungling, if you're going to be a support, and you're going to ask like, what's the support? Like a Mumu is a support tank, Nunu is a support tank. If you get like a Maokai jungle or a Cho jungle, those are support tanks. Those are a lot more rare, but they are options. It's not like these aren't something that you could never do. And then the carry junglers, you have like Nocturne, Jungle, or Gangplank, Shaco, but you're not going to see Shaco in high-end competitive play just because of what he offers in a team fight, which is basically nothing. You can't depend all day on I don't even remember what I was talking about now, to be honest with you. But the one thing that you can do as like a carry jungler, you can go and do this during the game, which is something that you'll see me doing a lot when I play Shaco or Gangplank or even Nocturne for that matter. That's the tangent I was going off on. If you're playing as like a carry jungler, what you can do is you can push lanes. Pick up that easy kill there. Flash. Barely get out alive. Fight's still going on slowly. And you'll see what I was doing. I was using my clone, microwaving my clone, and trying to stay out of the fight while the fight was going on. Because what's going to happen more times than not is the fight will still keep going, and you could go back, but you could also stay and fight. Sorry about the low recorder. Can't see these guys. You see the kill. Whoa. Super fast mode. So at this point, you'll see that my CS, I'm getting up there to like 110, around there. Their jungler is at 86, and just to give you a kind of an idea on what everybody else is doing right now, Graves, our AD carry, and our top are both at 140, so I'm only 30 behind them. So at this point, the build that I have gone for is pretty much standard for any Shaco, pretty much, as far as the first two items. Most people get the boots of mobility. Some people get the Zerker Creeps. It's all personal preference. I just like being able to get around really fast and gank 24/7. But after the mobility boots, or you don't even have to get mobility boots first or at all, you pick up the Wriggles Lantern, and then you can pretty much go into any build you want. There's a bunch of different builds you can do. You can go straight to Infinity Edge if you want to play that kind of style. But I think if you go Trinity Force, you get the most like bang for your buck through everything. You get huge crits on your Q. Your auto attacks hit so fast. The attack speed is massive. Right here, I'm just basically baiting, waiting for this guy to show up. Eventually he does. Thank God. That guy was actually pretty strong. And on another side note, guys, thanks for watching my stream. Some of you guys are watching this right now as I'm recording it. I really appreciate that. Anybody that hasn't checked out my stream already, I just made it as a featured streamer for CLG and ROG. So if you guys watch streams and you guys want to see mid-level shit rather than high-level Hotshot GG and St. Vicious shit, you can come check me out whenever you're bored. We'll stop this fight a little bit here, slow it down. Graves picks up the double, slides out of the way really nicely, actually. I flash over the wall, hit that guy in the back, throw a dagger at her, kill her face. Killed her face. That's the great thing about Shaco, just the cleanup in fights like that. And not even if you don't clean up, it's just the fear, you know? This is another thing you can do while your team is pushing a lane as Shaco. Pretty common to be backdooring or pushing a lane while your whole team is together. I really like Shaco just for the fact that he's unpredictable, if you don't do predictable things, which is obvious, it's like an obvious saying. If you play Shaco straight up and you go for the red first, you're pretty much predictable, right? I was talking about this a lot with a couple of people that main Shaco, and they were saying the same kind of thing. If you go and start with the red, your path for ganking is pretty much polarized. You can only get if you start on the top side up here and you're doing the red here, your only option basically is to gank top or middle. And if you start on the other side, if you start on the bottom and your red's down here, your options are to either gank middle or bottom. So if you're on this side and Shaco started on the other side, you're not going to get ganked if you're top. Or, sorry, bottom rather. So bottom lane isn't going to get ganked. And vice versa if the Shaco's on the other side. However, if you start at the blue and they see you and they CV you, they don't know 100% for sure what you're going to do, where you're going to go after that. You could start counter jungling. You could go and do the red right away. And that's one of the things that I like with Shaco. If you play him completely unpredictable, they have no idea where you are at any given time. And you didn't see it this game, but I've played games where people get like thousands and thousands of oracles just for me for no goddamn reason. Just because they want to have that control. This guy's just sitting here. Fail flash! But this game, pretty low scoring for kills as far as I was concerned. I finished the game 3-0, but as you can see, out of 21 kills, I was a part of 13 of them. So over half of the time I was there, and my CS, I finished like third on the team, second on the team. The really cool thing about Shaco is that he's really strong at 1v1ing people as well too. Early game, late game, as long as he's got level 6, he's pretty scary. And a lot of people don't know that. The biggest thing, I've been playing League of Legends since it came out, and I remember the time in ranked games when Shaco was like 100% banned every time. If you didn't ban Shaco, it was like when Lee Sin was overpowered. If you didn't ban Lee Sin, everybody would just fucking molest you verbally for not banning one champion out of 90. So it's cool to see that Shaco is still viable in solo ranked games, because this one was probably played around 1600 at the time. So if anybody wants to jungle and they just want to have fun, which is something we're supposed to be doing while we're playing this game, give Shaco a try. He's pretty cool. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate that. And please leave something in the comments, whether or not you're saying hello or giving me some idea for next week's video, or not next week's, the next video I make, or whatever it is. Just leave me a comment. Most of you know that in the comments I usually do reply. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy and peace.